Rupali, please start.
I cannot do everything, but I can do something. I must not fail to do the something that I can do. Om Shri Sai Ram, Honorable Chief Guest, respected Principal Ma'am, teachers, and all my dear friends. Good afternoon. Thank you all for finding time and joining us today for our lecture. I would, on the behalf of our college, again thank you for accepting our invitation and would like to extend my gratitude towards our principal madam for encouraging us to conduct an expertise lecture like this today. I am again thankful to you, madam, for your kind support, suggestions, and guidance given to us as and when required. My name is Rupali Singh. Today, we are presenting an expertise lecture on technical expertise essential for job roles and career opportunities in computer science and application as per the industry's requirements, presented by Mr. Jaswant Mandloi, sir. Just a little housekeeping before we get started. If you have any questions during the presentation, please feel free to type them in your chat box. We will bring them up during the Q&A session at the end. Now, without further ado, we will turn the time over to Mrs. Arpana Sinhal ma'am to welcome our guest. Arpana ma'am.
Thank you so much, Rupali. I welcome Mr. Jaswant Mandloi, sir, for giving his time, valuable time for us. And respected Principal Madam, HOD Abhilasha Madam, and all my colleagues and all my dear students. I welcome you in this expert lecture. आज हमारे साथ मिस्टर जसवंत मंडलोई फ्रॉम दी दमन एंड दीव से अवेलेबल हैं, जो कि आपको गाइड करेंगे कि कैसे आप अपने ग्रेजुएशन के बाद कैरियर चूज कर सकते हैं। अगर आप कंप्यूटर साइंस के स्टूडेंट्स हैं तो आपके पास क्या क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं, कौन कौन सी फील्ड्स अवेलेबल हैं, उनके एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया क्या क्या हो सकते हैं, और किस तरीके से आपको उसकी तैयारी करना है, जिससे आप जीडी या पीआई इंटरव्यू सेशन या रिटर्न एग्जाम को कैसे फेस करेंगे और आसानी से क्लियर कर पाएंगे। तो इन सभी का गाइडेंस हमें सर देंगे। और ये आज हमारे लिए प्रिविलेज है कि डिजिटल एरा में इतनी दूर से भी सर हमारे साथ अवेलेबल हो पाए हैं और सारे स्टूडेंट्स को इतनी अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली है कि वो सर को सुन पा रहे हैं और उनसे इंफॉर्मेशन गेन कर पा रहे हैं। थैंक यू सो मच सर फॉर एक्सेप्टिंग आवर इनविटेशन। I invite Mr. Jaswant Mandloi sir for giving his lecture.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Principal ma'am. Thank you, HOD ma'am, for inviting me for this lecture. And I'm in Daman, but I had done my MTech from UTD RGPV Bhopal, and I'm basically from Indore. So digitally I'm far away, but every 1 month I visited Indore and Bhopal. So thank you, ma'am. So we'll just start our session, and in that basically we are dealing with the bachelor's computer, in which you are having BCom, BCA, as well as BSc computers. So in the present scenario, as we have seen, that a lot of students are many times confused that which stream I will choose and what will I do after completion of my graduation. So first of all, it is visible to all. My slides are visible to all?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So basically, when you are joining any graduation program or any degree program, either you are joining it based on your interest, either you are joining based on your parents suggestion, or based on some what we are calling it a historical data, just your brother or your parents or your friends have done something and you are following it. So if you are going for this computer science stream, whether you are going for a diploma course, whether you are going for engineering, and whether you are going for BCA, MCA or BCom, it is always in demand. Because in, as you have seen that in your surroundings, each and every part is now digitally connected. As you have seen in the past 1 year, when we are all are in the COVID scenario, that digital platform has been increased. और अभी आपने कल के दैनिक भास्कर के न्यूज़पेपर में सुना होगा कि 2 ही सेक्टर्स में सैलरी डबल इंक्रीमेंट्स मिल रहे हैं. वन इज इन द फार्मा सेक्टर एंड सेकंड इज इन IT सेक्टर. So upcoming 5 to 10 years are very good for IT computer people. But with this, we are also having a responsibility to be in a IT or computer person. हमारे साथ ऐसा नहीं होता कि सिलेक्शन होगा उसके बाद हमको कोई सिखा देगा या हम बैठ के पढ़ा देगा, ऐसा नहीं होता. जैसे मैकेनिकल या दूसरी ब्रांचेस में सिलेक्ट करते हैं, फिर 2-3 महीने का ट्रेनिंग देते हैं, फील्ड पे उनको भेजते हैं, सिखाते हैं और फिर उनको अपॉइंट करते हैं या उनका कंटिन्यू रहता है. लेकिन जब हम IT कंप्यूटर या इस स्ट्रीम से जाते हैं तो हमसे ये उनकी एक्सपेक्टेशन होती है कि एटलीस्ट हम जाके पहले दिन से कोड लिखना शुरू करें या जाके पहले दिन से डिलीवर करना शुरू करें. तो इसके साथ मैं अपना स्टार्ट करता हूँ कि जैसे ही हमारा ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट होता है, वेदर यू आर गोइंग फॉर बीकॉम कंप्यूटर्स, वेदर यू आर गोइंग फॉर BCA, वेदर यू आर गोइंग फॉर BSc कंप्यूटर्स, ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट होने के बाद आप 3 तरीके से अपना करियर डेवलप कर सकते हैं, 3 डिफरेंट फील्ड्स चूज कर सकते हैं. पहला हो सकता है कि आपका टारगेट हो गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर, पब्लिक सेक्टर, जिसमें कि हम जितनी PSUs, बैंक्स या और भी जिसमें इंटर्नशिप्स या हम देखते हैं कि जहां कॉन्ट्रेक्चुअल पोस्टेस निकलती रहती है. दूसरा सेक्टर हम देख सकते हैं प्राइवेट सेक्टर, जहां के जितनी भी IT कंपनीज है वो और जितनी भी अदर IT कंपनीज है वहां भी कंप्यूटर पर्सन की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, जस्ट लाइक इन डेटाबेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर और नेटवर्क एडमिन और सिस्टम एडमिन. एंड थर्ड फील्ड इज you are going to be an entrepreneur, because nowadays in past 1 year you have seen that a lot of apps has been coming into the market, and this all apps are done by your entrepreneurs. और अभी हमारे PM ने भी एक बहुत अच्छा स्कीम शुरू किया है और वो हर उनके स्पीच में प्रमोट करते हैं आत्मनिर्भर भारत. तो उसमें भी सब ब्रांचेस के लिए बहुत कुछ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की जरूरत होती है और जगह की जरूरत होती है, अमाउंट की जरूरत होती है. लेकिन अगर आपके पास ठीक ठीक आइडिया है और आपके पास टेक्निकल स्किल्स है, तो एक IT कंप्यूटर के बंदे के लिए एक मोबाइल फोन और हार्डली एक कंप्यूटर से वो अपना काम स्टार्ट कर सकता है. तो इन 3 मेजर एरियाज पे हम एड्रेस करेंगे अभी हमारे प्रेजेंटेशन में. तो सबसे पहले हम स्टार्ट करते हैं गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर में. तो जैसे ही आप अपना ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट करते हैं, तो BCA करने के बाद, BCom करने के बाद और BSc करने के बाद, अब तीनों का जैसे अगर मैं देखूं तो BCA कोर आपका कंप्यूटर्स है. जैसे कि हमारा कोर ब्रांचेस होती है इंजीनियरिंग में इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी और कंप्यूटर साइंस, तो वैसे कोर BCA बोला जाता है, बैचलर ऑफ कंप्यूटर एप्लीकेशंस. तो यहाँ पे आपको पूरे के पूरे सारे सब्जेक्ट्स होंगे जो वो आप कंप्यूटर्स के पढ़ते होंगे, जिसमें कंप्यूटर लैंग्वेजेस आती होगी, बेसिक्स ऑफ कंप्यूटर, कंप्यूटर होता क्या है, कंप्यूटर की नेटवर्किंग कैसे होती है, और उसके बाद में हम कंप्यूटर की क्या क्या एप्लीकेशंस बना सकते हैं और कंप्यूटर की एप्लीकेशंस कहाँ कहाँ डिप्लॉय कर सकते हैं. सेकंड स्ट्रीम होती है आपकी BSc कंप्यूटर्स. BSc कंप्यूटर्स अगेन एन एक्स्ट्रा थिंग एडेड विद द BSc, but again you are having physics, chemistry or some subjects, core subjects of BSc. With that you are getting an extra subject computers or an extra skills added as a computer, that is giving in an extra advantage. And third stream is your BCom. You are having the knowledge of BCom subjects just like accounts and all this, and then further you are getting an extra thing that is computers in that. तो सबसे पहले हम स्टार्ट करते हैं गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर से. तो गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर की जितने पब्लिक सेक्टर ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस होती है, जिसमें हम IOCL देख लें, भारत पेट्रोलियम देख लें, ONGC देख लें और भेल देख लें, तो इनमें रेगुलरली आती रहती है, इसमें रेगुलरली पोस्ट आती रहती है कि जिनमें उनको कई बार ऐसा रहता है कोई एग्जीक्यूटिव चाहिए होता है, कई बार उनको ऐसा रहता है IT हेल्प डेस्क में जरूरत रहती है.
प्रेरणा, आपने ज्वाइन नहीं करा बेटा लेक्चर?
कई बार उनको रिक्वायर्ड रहता है कि वी रिक्वायर एन IT
बेटा आप ही लोगों के लिए आफ्टर
sometimes
ग्रेजुएशन
they require an IT professional who can look after their back office. So all these opportunities are available in the government sector, basically in the public sector organizations. Secondly, when we are moving out to our local organizations, just like in municipal corporation or in some societies, every day you have seen that opportunities are coming for the computer people, because in each and every organization computer systems are there, and a person is required to maintain and run that computer systems. So in both categories, based on your choice, if you are comfortable with programming language, if you are comfortable with database, तो आप उस तरफ जा सकते हैं. अगर आप नेटवर्किंग में कंफर्टेबल हैं तो आप नेटवर्किंग की तरफ जा सकते हैं. अभी मैं बीसीए के लिए बात कर रहा हूँ. बीसीए के बाद बीएससी और बीएससी के बाद फिर बीकॉम का भी बताऊंगा कि गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर में हम कैसे अपने आप को अप्रोच कर सकते हैं, कैसे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. तो जहां भी पोस्ट निकलती है तो वहां बेसिकली स्पेसिफाई किया हुआ रहता है कि आप बीसीए के बंदे चाहिए, उनको बीएससी कंप्यूटर चाहिए. बीएससी कंप्यूटर और बीसीए ऑलमोस्ट 60-70% सिमिलर उसमें अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. लेकिन जहां बीकॉम का आता है, सो दे आर हैविंग सम मोर अपॉर्चुनिटीज आल्सो इन द कॉमर्स सेक्टर, बिकॉज दे आर हैविंग द नॉलेज ऑफ कॉमर्स फील्ड आल्सो. तो यहाँ जब हम पब्लिक सेक्टर की बात कर रहे हैं तो ये मैंने एक लिंक दे के रखा है यहाँ पे कि ऐसी कुछ वेबसाइट्स हैं जहाँ पे आप नॉर्मली गूगल पे जब टाइप करते हैं कि गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स फॉर बीसीए और गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स फॉर द बैचलर्स ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स, देन यू आर गेटिंग लिस्ट ऑफ जॉब्स. अब उसमें दो कैटेगरीज की जॉब हो सकती है. अभी जैसे गवर्नमेंट ने एक इनिशिएटिव लिया है और इनिशिएटिव के अंदर वो अप्रेंटिसशिप दे रहे हैं और इंटर्नशिप दे रहे हैं. बिकॉज जब गवर्नमेंट ने ये शुरू किया था और एनालिसिस करा था तो दे हैड फाउंड कि हमारे नेस्कॉम के थ्रू, तो उन्होंने पाया था कि हमारे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट जो पास आउट होते हैं, दे आर नॉट अप टू द मार्क फॉर एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी. To make them employable, they had drawn a plan in which उन्होंने ऐसा बताया है कि आप 1 या 2 साल का ट्रेनिंग दीजिए उनको, जो कि ऑलरेडी एस्टेब्लिश्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, और उस एक्सपीरियंस को, उस ट्रेनिंग के एक्सपीरियंस को एज अ जॉब एक्सपीरियंस काउंट होगा. तो वो 6 महीने का 1 साल का आप अप्रेंटिसशिप आपकी डिग्री कंप्लीट होने के बाद, और अगर आप इंटर्नशिप के लिए जा रहे हैं तो हर सेमेस्टर 1 या 2 सेमेस्टर कंप्लीट होने के बाद 3 महीने 1 महीने का आप इंटर्नशिप कर सकते हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में. जैसे आप देखते हैं कि प्राइवेट में तो बहुत ज्यादा निकलता है, जैसे गूगल में, एसेंचर में, या और भी जो आपके आसपास आईटी कंपनीज है वहां इंटर्नशिप्स निकलती रहती है. या आपने नाम सुना होगा एक वेबसाइट का, इंटर्नशाला. गूगल पे जब आप टाइप करेंगे इंटर्नशाला, यू आर गेटिंग लॉट ऑफ इंटर्नशिप्स अवेलेबल इन योर सराउंडिंग्स. तो अब आपको डिसाइड करना है कि फर्स्ट ईयर जैसे आपका हो जाता है, आपको एक आइडिया लग जाता है कि मेरी स्ट्रेंथ क्या है, मेरी वीकनेस क्या है. तो उसके बाद आपको, या आपका करियर गोल फिक्स होता है, या आपको लगता है कि मैं आप इस तरफ बढ़ना चाहता हूँ, तो इन 3 फील्ड में से आपको डिसाइड करना पड़ेगा कि वेदर आई हैव टू गो फॉर गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर, वेदर आई हैव टू गो फॉर पब्लिक प्राइवेट सेक्टर, एंड वेदर आई वांट टू बी एन एंटरप्रेन्योर. तो उसके हिसाब से हमको हमारा रोड मैप तैयार करके और आगे की तरफ बढ़ के प्लान करना पड़ेगा. तो जैसे पब्लिक सेक्टर की तरफ जाना है तो हमको पब्लिक सेक्टर की जो रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, तो पब्लिक सेक्टर में रिक्रूट होना is not an easy job. It will require lots of efforts because again recruitment process is tough. प्राइवेट सेक्टर में अगर आपको जाना है और आपके पास ठीक ठीक स्किल्स हैं प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज और इन चीजों की, तो आप इजीली वहां पे जा सकते हैं. लेकिन अगेन आपको वहां अगर ग्रो करना है तो आपको वहां परफॉर्म करना पड़ेगा. एंड थर्ड वन इज इन द एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप. तो वहां तो आपका ही प्रोजेक्ट होता है और आपका ही सब कुछ होता है, तो वहां आपको डिलीवर करना ही पड़ेगा. सो अगेन यू आर रिक्वायरिंग some business logic, business area, as well as some technical skills in which you can deliver, or you can create your own product and sell it to the market. So in the same manner for BSc computer graduates, same fields are available just like a BCA. In the public sector, every time you have seen that in banks you are getting a job for the IT operators, job for the POs, job for IT managers, job for public sector in the IT executives. Recently you have seen an ad for Airport Authority of India. They are also requiring some BSc computer graduates. And again, if you are going for a teaching sector, then also they are requiring some BSc graduates as a lab technician or the lab attendant in the computer labs. Again, coming to the BCom computers, as I have told that this computer has been adding an extra skill for the BCom graduate. So basically you are also studying your all the core subjects of commerce with the application of computers in the commerce, how we can do it. So basically they are more opportunities are available in the private sector, just like you are going for a business analyst post, or you are going for share market, or some expertise in that. So nowadays each and everything has been working in the computers, and it is in a digital world. So with this commerce skill, if you are having this digital skills, you are getting an extra advantage over that. And for the commerce people, you can better suggest, or you can better guide the application developers, as well as the when we are requesting for any commerce application, you can understood the basics of, you are also having knowledge of basics of commerce, as well as you are having the knowledge of computers, so you can better suggest them. So you can go for this opportunity in the all the companies, those who are dealing with the e-commerce business, those who are dealing with e-business, just like Flipkart or Amazon, and nowadays Reliance and all are coming into the market. So opportunities are open for you there also. And nowadays, as of you know that 4% of the population has been now interested in share business or trading. So a lot of changes are coming into the upcoming years. So commerce people are required, or commerce people can play an important role in that government sector as well as public sector. So we have discussed government sectors. Then in the bank, you are getting further opportunities for the PO. You can post for the clerk. You can go for IBPS every time it has happens in a year, or twice in a year. You can go for that. Sometimes in the railway also, they are allowing you to appear on the basis of graduation. So on the basis of graduation, all the three can appear. But sometimes they are putting restrictions that it is for computer science only, computer diploma, computer BSc or BCA has been allowed. Then further, in the newspaper or in the employment news or the various portals on the internet, you will see that executives posts are advertised in the public sector organization like Airport Authority of India. You can apply for, nowadays that cyber crime has been increased, and in each and every police station nowadays there will be a special cell for handling such type of cases. तो आप अपना अगर एक्सपर्टाइज बीएससी करने के बाद या बीसीए करने के बाद जब मास्टर्स के लिए जाते हैं, एमसीए या एमएससी करने के लिए जाते हैं, और वहां आप अपना एक्सपर्टाइज साइबर क्राइम में या साइबर एक्सपर्टाइज में करते हैं, साइबर फॉरेंसिक में करते हैं, सो देन यू कैन गो फॉर दिस डायरेक्शन ऑल्सो, और वहां जाकर भी आप अपना रोल प्ले कर सकते हैं. तो अभी आने वाले टाइम में जब पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट का भी रिक्रूटमेंट होगा, सो नाउ दे आर रिक्रूटिंग फॉर, और नाउ दे एडवर्टाइजिंग फॉर दिस सब इंस्पेक्टर पोस्ट और पोस्ट फॉर द साइबर क्राइम. एंड स्पेशल एक यूनिवर्सिटी भी इसका स्टार्ट हुआ है अहमदाबाद में. वहां पे इसके ही स्पेशल कोर्सेस हो रहे हैं, तो वहां जाके भी आप बेसिकली, अभी वहाँ एमटेक और ये स्टार्ट हुआ है और एमएससी कोर्स है, तो वहां भी जाके आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, और वहां से भी आप ये कोर्सेज करते हैं तो आपके लिए इस सेक्टर में जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज अवेलेबल. यू कैन अप्लाई फॉर आरआरबी एग्जाम. और अगर आप में से कोई टीचिंग फील्ड में जाना चाहता है, कि सब बहुत बहुत सारे बच्चों का ऐसा रहता है कि आई वांट टू गो फॉर टीचिंग फील्ड, तो आपका ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट करने के बाद जो भी गवर्नमेंट का मिनिमम एक एग्जाम होता है, एंट्रेंस एग्जाम की, जो आपको एलिजिबिलिटी दिलाता है, जिसको हम बोलते हैं नेट या स्लेट बोलते हैं, जो पीजी कंप्लीट करने के बाद आप दे सकते हैं. तो आप अपना ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट करने के बाद बीसीए के बाद एमसीए कर सकते हैं, और जैसे बीएससी के बाद एमसीए एमएससी कर सकते हैं, बीकॉम के बाद आप एमकॉम कर सकते हैं, और उसके बाद फिर आप नेट स्लेट के लिए अपेयर हो सकते हैं. और अगर आप अच्छा स्कोर करते हैं तो आपको वहां पे रिसर्च स्कॉलरशिप भी मिलती है बहुत सारी यूनिवर्सिटीज में, और फर्दर फिर आप जाके अपना पीजी के बाद आप पीएचडी भी कंप्लीट कर सकते हैं, और आप टीचिंग के लिए भी एलिजिबल हो जाते हैं. देन इन द प्राइवेट सेक्टर, basically this particular has been covered for BCA and BSc. बीकॉम के लिए थोड़ा सा अलग होगा ये. फर्स्ट वाला जो हमारा बीएससी और बीसीए के लिए, तो जो पहली पोस्ट ऑफर होती है प्राइवेट सेक्टर में जो नॉर्मली कंपनीज ऑफर करती है वो होती है सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर ट्रेनिंग। सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर ट्रेनिंग ये समझा जाता है कि ही इज अवेयर अबाउट हिज बेसिक्स, उसको बेसिक्स आता है, उसको कोई भी लैंग्वेज भी आती है, या जो उसने अपने रिज्यूमे में लिखा है या जो कंपनी की रिक्वायरमेंट है स्किल्स वो स्किल्स आती है। अब हमको उसको 6 महीने या साल भर ट्रेन ये करना है कि कैसे प्रोजेक्ट डेवलपमेंट होता है और कैसे उस प्रोजेक्ट को वो हैंडल करे। तो ये बहुत ज्यादा रिक्वायरमेंट होती है और हर कंपनी एडवर्टाइज करती है। अगर आपने देखा होगा तो टीसीएस, विप्रो और एचसीएल, जो बड़े हम 5 कंपनीज के नाम सुनते हैं, एवरी ईयर दे आर एडवर्टाइजिंग फॉर बीसीए एज वेल एज फॉर द बीएससी कंप्यूटर साइंस, बिकॉज BE people are having more package and sometimes they are not required to hire such people those requiring more package. So वो बेसिकली प्रीफर करते हैं कि हम बीएससी या बीसीए के बच्चों को रिक्रूट करें एंड दे विल डिलीवर अप टू दैट मार्क। और इसमें जो एवरेज पैकेज सर्च किया हमने वो 2 लाख पर एनम और 2.5 लाख पर एनम मिलता है, सो दे कैन गो फॉर दैट। सेकंड अगर पोस्ट हम देखें तो ई कॉमर्स एग्जीक्यूटिव, an e-commerce executive is a contributor to the profit making, just like Flipkart or Amazon or all the commerce sites, or basically those malls are running out in the cities, DMart or some other malls we are seeing, in that basically require the commerce graduates. These commerce graduates can go and perform there and do their duties there. And in the next sector, basically just like share market, in the share market every time you have seen that lots of brokerages are available. In that brokerages you have seen that angel broking, you have seen HDFC, you have seen Zerodha, you have seen SBI. Lot of life insurance policies are available for selling of that. Policy bazaar is there. So in that, one person is that who is interacting with the customer, and another person is that who is looking after the infrastructure, who is looking after the software part, who is busy in designing the software part. So policies क्या होती है, उनका प्रीमियम कैसे कैलकुलेट होगा, उनका प्रीमियम कैसे आएगा, उनको क्या चार्ज करना है, वो एक कंप्यूटर का बंदा नहीं कर सकता, डायरेक्ट कंप्यूटर का बंदा नहीं कर सकता, अनटिल अनलेस उसको कोई टेक्निकल पर्सन, जो कॉमर्स का टेक्निकल पर्सन है, वो उसको गाइड नहीं करेगा। किसी गुड्स की क्या प्राइस है, उस पे जीएसटी कितना होगा, बिकॉज नाउअडेज जीएसटी इज अगेन अ कॉम्प्लिकेटेड टर्म इन द मार्केट। तो जीएसटी कैसे होगा, जीएसटी कैसे कैलकुलेट होगा, कैसे उसमें हम इंक्लूड करेंगे, सॉफ्टवेयर कैसे कैलकुलेट करेगा। Every time you are getting a sell option on the Flipkart, or every time you are getting a sell option on Amazon, how that credit card is providing the sell, उसमें लिखी रहती है टर्म्स कंडीशन कि अगर आप 3000 का सेल करेंगे या 3000 का बाय करेंगे तो ही हम इतना डिस्काउंट दे पाएंगे। So all these terms and all these things are not done by a computer people. It has been designed and prepared by commerce people, and the suggestion of that they can implement it. Third one is technical analyst. Technical analyst is again a higher post in the industry that can be offered to a experienced person or the person who are having the high technical skills. So basically after completion of BCA you can go join MCA and then you can opt this post. Or if you are having sufficient technical skills and company will in the interview, if they allow you to join as a technical analyst, then it is good for you. So technical analyst, a person actually who can suppose I am going for launch a new product, or suppose Reliance is going to launch a new website, or suppose Reliance is going to launch a new product just like GeoMart. So all the analysis, how much efforts, how much money, how much technical expertise has been required to that can be the part of your technical analyst. What will be the feasibility of that? So you can also be the part of that. So average package for the technical analyst is around 7 lakh rupees. But again, I will say that an expertise certifications are required for that. And my sincere suggestion to all the 3 stream students is that you can go and opt some certifications that are free of cost. Some are paid, some are free of cost. Suppose you are going for, you are going and want to make your career in share market or in the equity market, you will go for certification in that. Lot of certifications are available from the authorized organizations or authorized entities. Suppose you want to make your career in the BSc Computer Science or BCA. You want to be in software field. You will go for some language certifications. Some are free of cost, some are paid. In the software also, you are having further two fields. Either you are going for the front end design or either you are going for the back end. Front end, you will go for certification in the computer languages, Java, C++, Python, whatever you prefer. In the backend also, you are having some databases like Oracle, MySQL, or MySQL Server, OpenSQL. You will go certification for that. In 3 years, at least try to grab 2 or 3 certificates. जब आप ये के पास ये 2 या 3 सर्टिफिकेट होंगे और आप इंटरव्यू या कहीं जॉब में अप्लाई करते हैं, तो एज कंपेयर टू अदर बच्चों के आपके पास वो एक एक्स्ट्रा एडवांटेज होगा. वो आपको एक अलग स्किल देता है, वो आपको एक अलग एज देता है उनसे आगे बढ़ने के. सेकंड, बीएससी और बीसीए के बच्चों से मेरी एक और सजेशन है कि ट्राई टू यूज लिनक्स इन योर होम, लिनक्स कंप्यूटर सिस्टम्स, because again it is giving an extra edge, because now industries, to shortcut their cost of development, they are shifting to from Windows to Linux, because Windows again a chargeable product. So try to use Linux operating system, just like your Ubuntu, then Linux Mint, Red Hat, whatever you prefer. So once you will comfortable with that, then it is giving you the edge. And when you are writing in your resume that you are working, you had worked on Linux operating system, so it is again an extra edge over the other contenders those who are appearing in the interview or for the same post. So my sincere suggestion is that you will go for the change in the operating system from Windows to Linux. It will save your regular cost also, operating system, your antivirus cost and other software cost also, as well as it will give you the expertise in it also. Another post that is commonly available in each and every industry is technical administrator or the system administrator. Whether you are going for a pharma company, commerce company, or the IT company, this is one of the posts that has to be in the computer, that has to be in the company. The role of the technical administrator is to maintain the infrastructure in the company. कंपनीज में जितने भी कंप्यूटर्स लगे हैं, जो भी उनका सेटअप हुआ है, जो भी नेटवर्किंग हुई है, उसका सबका मैनेजमेंट करना. जैसे कि आपने देखा होगा हर कंपनी में हर यूजर का एक अलग रोल होता है, तो वो अलग रोल क्या परमिशंस देनी है, क्या परमिशंस लेनी है, बेस्ड ऑन द डिसीजन ऑफ हायर मैनेजमेंट, दैट कैन बी मेंटेन बाय योर टेक्निकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर. तो एक कंपनी में एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर एक ही हो सकता है, लेकिन उसके सपोर्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर या टेक्निकल स्टाफ एक से ज्यादा हो सकता है. जो शुरुआत ये हो सकती है कि आपको टेक्निकल स्टाफ का जॉब मिले, लेकिन फर्दर 1 या 2 साल के एक्सपीरियंस के बाद आप टेक्निकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर या फर्दर 2-3 साल के एक्सपीरियंस के बाद टेक्निकल एनालिस्ट की तरफ जा सकते हैं. The major skills here required is that you are requiring an operating system knowledge, you are requiring an server management knowledge, you are requiring networking knowledge. If you are not comfortable with the computer language, it is okay, but for the technical analyst, this knowledge is also required. Then next is technical support. Technical support basically requires, just you have seen an advertisement for that post of technical support. India is very, what we are calling it as, a lot of jobs are available and a lot of companies are now working on the knowledge production or the knowledge knowledge sharing for the European countries or the USA. So basically all the call centers or all the support centers of Amazon and the big IT companies are situated in this Asian region, and basically in India and Philippines and all the surrounding countries. So they also require, because the person who is sitting on the computer system and helping the client, he is comfortable with his field, but he is not comfortable with the technical setup. So all sort of technical support they require, as well as sometimes, suppose you buy a computer from a shop and you are getting problem in that computer system, or suppose you buy a software from a company and you are now getting problem in that software. So to troubleshoot that, they require some technical support, and that is also the job of your technical support people. So each and every company now recruiting for the technical support. Then suppose after graduation you not want to continue, or you not want to join the job, but you want to go for further higher studies. So for BCA and MSc, BCA and BSc computers, you can go for MSc in computer science, MSc in information technology, MCA, then MSc in cyber security. So these are MSc computer science, again similar to the advanced part of BSc computer. But when you are going for MSc in cyber security, this is the one specialized term or the specialized course that is dealing with the cyber security part. So all the terms and knowledge that is required to handle the cases of cyber security, or how we can tackle the cyber security incidences, that can be covered in that. And nowadays, as digital era has been increased and a lot of people are working on the digital platform, the chances of hacking as well as the chances of um, uh, threatening mails as well as hacking, cyber attacks has been increased. So to tackle that, your regular system or the regular laws are not sufficient. So nowadays you have also seen that there will be a different law degree also coming with the cyber law, and lot of changes are coming into the upcoming years. And in future you will also see a separate department in the police station as well as separate department in each government department as well as in companies who can handle the cyber cases or the cyber queries. So you can go for this also. MSc in artificial intelligence, nowadays have you seen that the smartness of the machines as well as the smartness of the technology has been increased, and AI has played an important role in that. So in upcoming years, as you have seen that Amazon, some products are coming from Amazon, some products are coming from Google, or in future you are also seeing that driverless car is coming, or driverless gadgets are coming, or what we have seen that without remote cameras are coming, or without remote ACs are coming. So each and these things are coming with the involvement of artificial intelligence or machine learning. So machine learning is again an important field in computers. So after completion of your graduation, if you are going for an artificial intelligence or machine learning course, you can go for that. Lot of triple ITs are offering now diploma courses in that. Triple IT Hyderabad, triple IT your triple IT Vadodara, they are offering now diploma courses as well as some graduation master courses also after completion of the graduation. You can go for that. Then animation nowadays is again an important field where you can make your career. So you have seen that lot of movies from Bahubali to other foreign movies you have seen, they require a lot of animation as well as lot of efforts, or budget of movie has been spent in this animation or in the graphics. So you can go for that creative computing also. You can make your career in that also, because from the music industry to the Bollywood industry, what we are calling for the filmmaking, to the Hollywood, to the every part where filmmaking or the audio video content generation is there, it will require now some sort of virtualization and some sort of visualization also. So in that field, if you are going or you are interested, you can go for MSc or you can go for diploma in that. Another one is that computer game development. As you have seen that PUBG and all these games, popular games you have seen, a lot of people are now shifting to that business also. Just like cricket is going on, then game 11, then further 10 types of copy of that game is available, some types of MCL or with any name, Rummy Culture, all type of these games are available in Android mobile phones, or in the Apple iOS. Lot of games are available in the suppose you are using an Google browser or the Chrome browser, you are getting an extension for the games. Suppose you are using some apps, then they are also getting some games. So game industry is also now flourishing. And after this Atmanirbhar Bharat and the ban on some 140-50 apps that are running from China or some other countries, now it is opportunity for the students to go and develop their own games as well as join the industry also. So you can make your career in computer game development also. Commerce people can join some after completion of their BCom. They are having some specialization in MCom also, just like for the trading business, just like for some other accounting related to computers, or some ERP. Suppose a lot of softwares are now coming for the ERP. They can go and join that courses also in the commerce field. Then what technical skills or expertise needed for these jobs? So basically, first of all, you have to decide that out of these three fields, public sector, private sector, and being an entrepreneur, you have to decide yourself. I have to go for this field. I have to do this. I have to done this. And suppose you have choose to go for public sector. So public sector exam is not an easy job. A lot of other options are also available in the private sector, but still private sector requires some skills to prove yourself to be unemployable. So basically they require three categories of skills. First one we are calling here as the aptitude skill. Aptitude skill, generally they will check your aptitude, that what sort of thinking you have in the form of some maths problems, some math puzzles, and some some sort of puzzles they are giving to you, some types of aptitude questions they are give to you. Sometimes in the government sector they are adding some GK questions, sometimes they are adding some language questions, and sometimes they are giving some questions related to industry or the field for that they are recruiting. Another category of skills you require that for BCA, MCA or for BCom is technical skills. As I told you, in the first year itself, you have to decide that in which field I have to make my career. On the basis of that, suppose you want to go for private sector, you have to be, I will say, not very much perfect, but perfect in any one language. Choice is yours. You can go for C, you can go for C++, you can go for Java, or you can go for Python. Any computer language, lot of platforms are available. You can learn it online, you can learn it offline. Online platforms are available where you can check your technical skills as well as you can check your programming skills. You have heard the name of CodeShape. Website is there, CodeShape. Another website is there, HackerEarth. Every year or every month they are conducting tests free of cost, and the winners of that test are getting a lump sum amount prize, as well as sometimes they are getting an internship opportunity, sometimes they are getting job opportunity through that. So you can test every 1 month, you can test your skills there. There will be no what we're calling it as a platform dependency. They are giving a web-based platform on which you can choose your language. They are giving a problem, you can choose any language and write the code there. Clear? Any language. Another option is that HackerEarth, and a lot of available websites are available that through which you can improve your coding skills and technical skills. Geeks of Geeks is there. Then you can go for authorized site W3 schools where you can learn web development. Here that chapter wise, each and everything. Suppose you are going for an HTML5, you can learn HTML5, you can run your code there. You are not supposed to install any web server there, only you can have to learn there. Clear? That is a basic requirement. Another is the core subjects of BCA or BSc is data structure. Data structure is one of the what we are calling it is a basic subject that has been asked in each and every student, those who are appearing for a computer stream. So you have to very clear with the basics of data structures and algorithm. Advanced part of that ADA and all this, if you are comfortable, it is good. But data structure, computer network, DBMS, these are the three core subjects of computer science. You have to be very comfortable with that. And my sincere suggestion for the BSc as well as the BCA people that from first year itself, you will go and opt some good books of Balaguru Swami or Yashwant Kanitkar and solve some solved questions, as well as then go for the unsolved questions given on the back of the chapter. So both the things you have to go for that, and then only you will be comfortable in the programming, and you can go for that. So theoretical knowledge of DBMS, operating system, system design, and networking. Because most of the time, as I gone through the students are not aware that what is the IP address in their mobile phone and what is the IP address in their computer system. So such basic things you have to aware, and it will not require much efforts. It will hardly require 2-3 hours of the study through the book or through the online material. And last one, if you want to grow in your career, and quickly want to go for the higher post, you have to be good in verbal and non-verbal skills. And that what we are calling here as a communication skills. Because if you are a system administrator and you are doing your work as per your higher ups giving you, or your superior person is giving you, it is okay. But you are going for a superior post, or when you are going for a higher post, you have to be good in verbal and non-verbal communication. Because most of the times you are communicating with the person. Suppose your organization has been distributed all over the India, people are having comfortable in different languages. So English is the only language that is common language accepted by all the for the all communication. Suppose you are communicating with the clients or going for the client side for the work, then English is required. Suppose some documentation you have to prepare, or you have to communicate to your client, to your boss, then verbal communication is required. And non-verbal communication is also an essential part. And another is that office etiquettes, that how you can appear in the interview, what will be your dressing sense, what will be the resume format, how you can make your appearance in front of your interviewer, how to wear shoes, what type of shoes you have to wear. This all are the etiquettes required to present yourself in the interview. This I had the given slide for the selection mode used by your public sector. So basically they are conducting preliminary exam, just like suppose any post is coming in the UPSC, or suppose technical instructor in suppose XYZ public sector organization. So lot of applications are coming, suppose million, suppose 1 lakh, 2 lakh applications are coming. So they cannot allow to appear 1 lakh people for the written exam. First, they will scrutinize that based on the qualification, based on the experience. And then suppose they had shortlist 10,000 applications. For 10,000 people, they are conducting some preliminary exam. Now, preliminary exam, suppose it is specialized for computer or BSc, then they can include computer questions. Suppose it is not common for the all the streams, suppose BSc, any BSc person can appear, then it will be based on the GK as well as on the based on the some maths questions as well as some based on the language questions they can. Then there will be a main exam. Sometimes there will be a main exam. Sometimes you are getting direct interview call. So in the personal interview, again, a confidence as well as what you have written in your resume, as well as what you are blaming to have the technical skills with you, you have to be comfortable with that. Suppose in the most of the cases we have seen that at the time of creating the resume, students are copying the content of one student to another. Even they are not changing the birth date or the mobile number. So such type of mistakes we are not supposed to repeat. You can see the resume of another person, but you have to include your points. Because suppose hobby can be copied, but you have to elaborate once it has been asked what is your hobby. Suppose you have written something in the resume and you are not aware about that, then it is giving a bad impression on the interviewer. Technical skills, what you have written there, you have to be very much comfortable with that. What technical skills they require, or in the post what they had advertised, and up to that, up to how much you are comfortable with that, and how you can make your employable for that post, you have to be comfortable with that. And last one is that medical test. In most of the public sector companies as well as most of the private companies, after these 3 rounds they will allow you for medical test. And medical test is generally conducted to see that fitness for the job, whether physically that person is fit for the job or not. Based on the job as well as based on the organization, they can decide the parameters for the medical test. So you can after completion of this 3 round, when they are asking you, then my sincere suggestion is that go a day prior for the medical test, or go 1 or 2 hours before the medical test to the destination. So this all is from my side. Now if you are having some questions, so 15-20 minutes we can I am with you to answer your questions, because again it is a one-way delivery. Hello.
Thank you so much, sir. We will go ahead and take some time for the questions now.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, please be sure to type your questions in your chat box so that I can convey them to the sir. Seems like there's one question. Yeah, sir, Manu Verma asked, sir, as you said, a BCA student have a lot of opportunities in both MSc and MCA.
Yes.
But sir, while choosing which one is the best, or I should say, which one will give us much exploring opportunities?
My sincere suggestion is that when you opt BCA, so I think that you are having a clear picture that I have to go for some software development part, because after MCA you have narrow down your opportunities, but narrow down is always a good opportunity. At least you are focused and you are clear with your career opportunity. So I think that you go for MCA, and after MCA I think that completion of 3 years in BCA and then completion 3 years in MCA, I think that you are having very good technical skills. You can go for any private company. You are getting an equal opportunity, just like in BE graduates. You are getting an equal opportunity in the IT companies, and you can flourish your career there. You can go for that. But after MSc, you can go for that also. But opportunities are less for BCA after MSc, and it has been seen in your curriculum that sometimes you are having confused that after BCA going for MSc. So if you are having a clear thought that I have to go for a private company in the software industry, you will go for MC. Sure.
Any more query?
It looks like no one has a question. Sir, is there anything else which you want to cover before you wrap up?
I will just share my email ID and mobile number. Still, if you are having some problem or any query related to career opportunity in BCA, or suppose you want to know about that, from where I can do my preparations. Some websites I had shared with you, given the names just like CodeShape, then Gigs of Gigs, then Chegg. Some names I had given, W3 schools, but it's still a lot of material, a lot of stuff is available where you can register yourself and check your technical skills. So still, if someone wants to connect with me and having some query in future also, they can contact me through my email ID and mobile. Thank you, ma'am. From my
So
side.
normally it happens that when we try to study or to prepare for MCA on internet, we don't get anything, and normally in India there's very less coaching for MCA, for preparation of NIMSET. So how should one prepare for this? I mean, what should be the first priority while preparing for MCA, like that?
After completion of the graduation, you at least you have to judge yourself that what are my strengths and what are my weaknesses. And if you are comfortable with the programming languages and comfortable with the database design and all these things, then it doesn't matter that from where you are doing your MCA. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You should not go for at least I will go that there will be no career opportunities or there will be no campus placement, but at least middle level college having handsome fees as well as having handsome opportunities, you can go for that. Because again, if you are spending 1 year for the preparation of MCA entrance, then it is again a wastage of time of your important career choosing time. So whatever may be the syllabus of that, you can prepare for that, but you should not emphasize much on that, just like IIT JEE or just like in a medical entrance, because after completion of your BCA, you are very much mature enough to decide that now I'm comfortable with programming language. Whether you are going for any MCA from any NIT, IIT, or you are doing from any good private college, having some reputed amount of fees, or what we are calling as a handsome amount of fees, not much fees, you can go for that. You are not much spend time on the preparation of the entrance exam. If it is at the graduation level, you can spend much time, but it is a master level, because most of the IITs are providing nowadays MCA program, just like IIT BHU is providing, or IIT Roorkee is providing MCA program. So each and every college is having sometimes having different exams. Or suppose triple ITs, those who are coming with public-private enterprise, public-private partnership, just like in our Bhopal also. Triple ITs also, if they are running some MCA program, they are affiliating or they are giving some other entrance exam or some other criteria for the selection. So rather than emphasizing on that, you emphasize on the skills that can be required to complete the MCA program.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your very thought-provoking and interesting address. Now, I think no one has any queries. So I would like to thank our distinguished speaker, Mr. Jaswant Mandloi, sir, for making an excellent presentation and making this expert lecture a very meaningful and interesting. I would like to express our deep gratitude to the principal, Mrs. Sudha Pathak ma'am, for her presence in this seminar. I would also like to thank our beloved HOD ma'am, Mrs. Abhilasha Kumar, and our career placement officer, Mrs. Arpana Sinhal ma'am, for her guidance and moral support. I'm happy to express my gratitude to our staff teachers who made this a great success and their motivation and dedication. I thank all those who have participated enthusiastically and making the event successful. Now, I would like to end our session with a beautiful quote by Ratan Tata sir. All of us do not have equal talent, yet all of us have an equal opportunity to develop our talent. By this, to learn about yourself and bring opportunities to yourself to have a better and beautiful future. Thank you once again. Stay safe, stay healthy and hydrated. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
थैंक यू सो मच सर।
Thank you.
आपने सारा ही कुछ इतने अच्छे से कवर अप किया कि किसी स्टूडेंट्स को आई थिंक कोई क्वेरी करने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी, उनके सारे क्वेश्चंस के आंसर उनको
और भी मेरे पास
ऑटोमेटिकली मिल
जी
गए।
मैम, और भी मेरे पास जो इसके लिंक्स हैं और जो करियर अपॉर्चुनिटीज की साइट्स है जहां से हम तैयारी कर सकते हैं या जो हम हमारे बच्चों के साथ शेयर करते हैं, वो मैं आपसे मेल पे शेयर करूंगा, तो आप बच्चों से जरूर शेयर करिए, तो उनको कुछ
बिल्कुल
बेनिफिट
बिल्कुल सर,
मिलेगा।
थैंक यू सो मच सर। इसके आगे भी हम लोग कोई कंपनी प्लेसमेंट्स के रिगार्डिंग आपसे कनेक्टेड रहेंगे ना,
जी
कोई
बिल्कुल।
आपके तो कई सारे कंपनी से टाई अप वगैरह रहते हैं,
जी
आप
जी
जैसे कई सालों से कैरियर प्लेसमेंट देख रहे हैं
जी
अपने
जी
कॉलेज में, तो इसके लिए होप करते हैं कि आप से कनेक्टेड हम लोग रहेंगे
जी
और
बिल्कुल
भी हेल्प चाहिए होगी तो
जी
आपसे।
बिल्कुल।
थैंक यू सो मच
थैंक
सर
यू
फॉर
मैम।
योर वैल्यूएबल टाइम
थैंक यू
and
मैम।
excellent lecture.
थैंक यू
Thank
मैम।
you
थैंक
so
यू।
much,
थैंक
sir.
यू मैम।